There is nothing going on other than an attempt to split Afenifere, to which I will not be a party. I'm telling the story and I won't go further. Pastor phoned me on Friday that Tinubu has phoned him that wanted to come and see him, and he wanted to say he shouldn't come. And I said, no, don't do that. You're an elder statesman. If you want to see you, why not? And I go further. Please don't know what I'm saying, because I'm not going to say more, because I don't want a controversy over this petty thing. I said that when you phone me, that is why I comment further. It is a sort of conspiracy among those who want to get Afenifere divided. We have been on this plan over a month ago. And my members came to me to our last, I said, well, don't talk about it. It should be a diversion. All we want now is an election on issues. And so I will direct you to the statement I made. Tracing the history of our own supporting Southeast. And Afenifere is not a cultural organization for the Yoruba. I continue to repeat that emphatically. And I did say that during my interview, during my statement, that Afenifere is the Yoruba interpretation of action group led by Chief Afenifere, who is the champion of federalism in Nigeria. And it was on that context that the question of rotation and federal character came in. We are party to it. And he said, for us to be united in Nigeria, Nigeria cannot be ruled under a unitary form of government. We fought that case until we went to the conference in 1954, and the whole country agreed on federalism, including Dr. Azikwe, who before then was a unitarist. And I often refer you pressmen to the daily times of late 53 or early 54, after the return of London Constitutional Conference, when Azikwe on the 19th from the plane said federalism is imperative. It was on that basis that the position of premiership was established in this region, and autonomy was granted to them. Every region has, so all these revolutions we are talking about were included. All the things that can cause a friction between various ethnic nationalities that constitute Nigeria, we solved it out. And we had our independence. Before that, we had self-government, under which our law would give preference of Ghana and all that. It's a long story. But I was just trying to cut it short to show our own position on Southeast is not a new agenda for us. Only those who want to make it some importance or some relevance now. And I was stressing that issue to educate our people. When I noticed that they
apologies to cut you, because I like to, there are a few questions, there are a few questions I would like you to answer to, so that you can clarify the position of Afenifere, because there are a lot of stories out there about what is going on. And you as the leader of Afenifere, taking over from Parfa Soronti, may be able to clarify. You've told us that you spoke with Parfa Soronti. Now, let me, and I like if you can help me tackle those questions quickly. One of the questions is this. I don't know if you can hear me, Chimadebanjo. One of the questions that people are asking is, did you consult Parfa Soronti before the endorsement of Peter Obi of the Labour Party?
I don't have to consult. He has handed over the party to me over a year ago. And that's not the way we do it in Action Group. And he knows it. I'm not a PDF leader. He said his trial is old and that I should carry on. That is the content of the letter he gave me. I never seen we have been carrying on, no problem. But when he phoned me, that's why I want to trace that history. When he phoned me and I told him, well, these people want to cause dissension. Get out of it. I know all of them. And Shehu I would like you to examine all those who are there who you are calling Afenifere. Ask them when did they attend the Afenifere meeting last. And look at all the personnel, they are the Yoruba leaders in APC. I don't want to go into all that diversion. That's what I want to avoid it. All I want to say
let me then get another clarification. From what you gleaned from that meeting in Akure, Chief Adebanjo, would you say that was an endorsement from Pafasoroti?
For what he told me, from what I understand, he said it cannot be an endorsement. Because I told him, he sees him as a citizen. I would like you to ask Professor Pontilepe, the stand of Afenifere is opposed to it. He will say, yeah, okay, I'm okay. But the people in Afenifere, the secretary, the executive and all that, where we are. But it's those who have left Afenifere, who are jealous of the solidarity there now, and who want to cause the session that they are bringing him in. And I want Professority, don't allow yourself to be put into this mess. I can deal with all of them who are there. They are not there when we are doing all these things. But I don't want any diversion at this time. Afenifere is for Yobi, hook, line, and sinker.
And it takes me, your response now takes me to the issues and those who have alleged that Chief Adebanjo has not moved on. He feels offended about what has happened in the past, in the early 2000s, about the political party and your alliance or association with Bola Tinubu, and the fallout and a lot of the controversies at that time. But let me ask you, and you have the opportunity to be able to clarify this issue. Have you moved on? Have you forgiven Bola Tinubu from your differences at that time?
Shehu, I want to correct you and stop talking about forgiving Bola Tinubu. It is Bola Tinubu should ask me to forgive him for betraying the party. How can he say I offend him when that's not the basis under which was elected? That's why I say I don't want to get to this problem. That will be the diversion. If anybody wants to come about that diversion, let them come straight. And they were fighting on both with Pafasoroti. So by the time you go to this story, you are opening a lot of Pandora box. We will leave the question of the issue of the election on issue-based for Obi. It is now down like that to me that you voting for the Yoruba man. And I made it clear in our statement. Presidency is not between the Igbos and the Yorubas. Presidency is a national thing for which Ifeanyi taught us to be one. So it's not a question of anybody to offend anybody. On principle, as I said, on equity, on the inclusion, Southeast must be there. And I said all these things in our statement. If anybody wants to attack me, should attack me on that statement. They should forget the messenger.
And the reason why I asked that question, is because of those who said the reason why Chief Adebanjo would not support Bola Tinubu is because he still owed that difference against Bola Tinubu, and perhaps he had not let go of the differences they had. What you have said that is some kind of betrayal from Bola Tinubu. But the question now is,
my dear,
if you say that the reason for supporting Peter Obi is to give an Igbo man an opportunity to be Nigeria's president,
purely ideological and constitutional,
don't the South. Go ahead, please.
Carry on.
So I wanted to ask if one of the reasons that you have given in the past is that you're looking for someone who has capacity. Above that, you are also looking at the issue of restructuring, which Afenifere has been talking about over the years. Now, Should Bola Tinubu, in his manifesto, talk about restructuring and he decides to restructure, would you reconsider supporting him or endorsing him?
My dear Shehu, don't be led by those people who don't understand or don't know to confuse. How does that question of anything against him be coming here? The question of something is part of the manifesto we have. I have given the reason why the Southwest cannot be. Are you ignoring that in my statement? I said the Southwest has had social orientation of raising, on inclusion, on equity. And South has had its own. And the Southeast is the remaining zone that has not had a bite at the teeth. That is the question. Don't go anything about to derail the issue and stay. That's why they don't want to talk about this whether they go there or not. Those are the issues. They should say no, the Southwest has not had it, Obasanjo has not been there. And we are fighting for rotation to avoid any section of the country monopolizing presidency. And I get the reason. When Abiola left, they said they were now to pacify us. They brought in OBJ. After OBJ, Yadua came in. After Yadua, Jonathan came in. After Jonathan, Buhari came in. Buhari now done 8 years coming back to the south. Should we go to the south where we have already had our share? Or we go to the south, which has had its share? The south is not part of the south. That is the question. That is where the action group stands. We are a party of ideological standing. Every standing.
All right, let me ask, for fairness sake, if you said that you're considering the Southeast in the equation to become Nigeria's president based on history and antecedent, or based on the history of who have ruled this country at least in the last 20-something years since 1999. But out of the 18 candidates that are up on the ballot for 2023, what gave rise to the choice of Peter Obi, and is he the only Southeasterner or the only Igbo man on the ballot?
Like that, go and read that statement. I was going to consider only anybody from the Southeast. And from the Southeast, we chose on Obi. It's a simple thing. Even when Parkla said to invite some other people from other regions, I said, no, I'm not an hypocrite. They are not qualified. Just on the same basis I disqualify Atiku. How can a northerner who has used 8 years there, another northerner going back there, making a northerner use it about 30 years? This is the logic. Don't allow these confusionists to bring anything to drink. Those are the issues they should address.
No, I'm just asking these questions to help clarify the position of Afenifere, and perhaps those who are asking for clarity, those who are asking for equity in the decision of the Yoruba socio-political group that has, over the years, gained a reputation for itself. Now, another question I'd like you to answer, to give some clarity, is on the basis of the decision of yesterday by Powerful Sovereignty. Who is your leader that you took over from? Now, the question is, have you been able to speak with Powerful Sovereignty after yesterday's event? And it does look like that Afenifere asked to endorse it.
No. Don't continue with this confusion. I'm trying to put you straight. You are saying this was that is what I want by authority. That don't allow them to bring you to this mess. They are not just coming to greet you. They are coming to ask for your blessings. Try to avoid it. They have tried this one that means. Ask him. That is the statement. And that's what the case means. And I want to hear from him that no, what Afenifere has said, I don't agree with. And you are saying from what I heard, the man has handed over Yorùbá tó bá gbé àgbòfin ikú àwọn kò ilẹ̀. After handing over saying that he's tired, is he still in action? I ask you. When you go on leave, I think somebody should be taking your position. Will you be taking something from where you are on leave? But yeah, I don't want any confusion.
Finally, Chibadebanjo, you
Because by the
are
time you started
speaking to the nation on the position of a group that is well respected across, not only in Nigeria, but across the world, those who understand how the Yoruba race is being shaped and how the leadership has gone over the last years. On a final note, and in perhaps 30 seconds, if you may, give us an understanding of the way forward and perhaps the impact or the influence of Afenifere. Since Afenifere is not able to put up a political party, what is the way forward from here such that the position and the stance of the Afenifere which you lead stays and that people might understand better? Just in 30 seconds, Chibadebanjo.
My dear, there is no confusion. It is you pressmen that are confusing. I said the man handed over to me. And I never done anything to disturb me ever since. It is those who want to be relevant. I don't want to mention names here because that is where they will be disputing. I will have to mention names, those who are there, to ask them when last did they attend meeting. Even the factor of the event was in office. But then we are not that dimension, which they want to avoid. I don't want to avoid that. I want to avoid that. All I'm saying is that's the stand of Afenifere. And I started this, I said it in my statement that I was the first to say, Southeast you have it. And I said in that statement that nobody that came to me and said, well, I even don't know, Obi has not the match. But they said, I don't believe in this election. And the man said, well, if there's going to be an election, where will the presidency go? I said, of course, Southeast. I even don't know Obi is coming out there.
All right.
It is that principle I'm talking about.
All right, Chibadebanjo, we must leave it at that.
Bring
Well,
it up.
thank you so much indeed for your time tonight. Thank you so much indeed, and it's good to see you, especially.
Let me add.
And perhaps I'll say younger. Thank you so much, Chibadebanjo, for talking to us on the program tonight. Appreciate it.